An overhand serve is a type of serve in volleyball where the player makes contact with the ball above their head, and this type of serve has more speed and power than just the average underhand serve, but it's often harder to control. So it's important for players to practice and try to use it because it makes the return for the opponents much more challenging. And a serve in volleyball is just what starts every point and is one of the most important aspects of the game. Because rally scoring is used, a team can lose points if a player is unable to make the serve over the net and inside the opponent's court. So to be a playable serve, the player serving the ball must stand anywhere behind the end line of their side of the court. They must contact the ball before stepping over the end line. The ball must travel over the net and it must land inside the opponent's court. Some cues for overhand serving include step forward with the foot opposite the serving hand, toss the ball about 3 to 4 feet above the head, create a bow and arrow with the serving arm as it goes up, contact the ball with an open palm, and then follow through and transfer your weight from back to front. Some common errors seen with the overhand serve include tossing the ball too high, which can result in a bad toss, then making it difficult to hit the ball or hit the ball correctly. Tossing the ball behind the body, which will cause a server to have to lean back and lose power and control. So just to fix this, make sure you toss the ball to a height equal to the diameter of the volleyball above the reach of the server. The ball should land in front of the dominant foot and slightly ahead and beside the non-dominant foot. Another common error would be contacting the ball with a closed fist, which can result in a lack of control or too much power. So just when you serve, just make sure your palm is open and to keep your thumb away from the hand. And your fingers should always be pointing to the ceiling as you're serving. A lot of beginners tend to put their dominant foot forward, and you actually want to just make sure that your non-dominant foot is forward forward and facing the target, because it helps with balance and control. Following through across your body, which can result in the ball not going where you want it. So you just make sure your arm follows through straight in front of you. And just in general, for most of these practices, the biggest key in mastering that skill, and after practice, it should just become muscle memory and less errors are likely to happen. And if I were a teacher teaching this skill, I'd make sure to give my students positive reinforcements and just tell them what they're doing correctly and then what needs to be improved. And then I would not only just tell them what needs to be improved, but I would physically show them. And then once I show them, I'd have them try it again, and then I would make sure that I stay there and watch if they have improved on it, and we'll just go from there.